Welcome to Maximising Efficiency with Dext. My name is Max Whiteley and I'm joined by Robin Edwards, one of our practice solutions experts here at Dext. And we are on a mission to save Christmas.
Hold that thought, Max. I'm just getting a call. Hi, Santa. Yeah, that's right. We do now have mileage within Dext. Yes, we can help you claim it back on your sleigh. If you just jump on a Zoom call, I'll show you. Lovely. See you in a sec.
Ho, ho, ho. How's it going, Robin? Father Dexmus is here. I've heard you've got mileage. Can you show me a little bit more about this feature?
Yeah, sure. Let me get my screen up for you.
Perfect. So I need to make sure that I'm claiming all of the tax and expenses for all of my sleigh travel for the upcoming festive period, or else Mrs. Claus is going to shout at me. So how do I set up this new mileage feature?
So first up, we want to head into your business settings and head into the mileage section. So you'll notice at first these categories will be blank, but if you just set them up, so every time you create a mileage claim, they will automatically be set up for you, so you don't have to do it every single time you come into your Dext account.
Perfect. So do I have to click miles as the unit, or can I do kilometers?
No, that's completely up to you, Santa, whatever one you prefer.
Let's stick with miles. Perfect. And this just helps to speed up the process, doesn't it, by having defaults in there? It's a bit like a supplier rule as such.
Yeah, exactly.
Perfect. Okay, so I am VAT registered and I want to make sure that I'm claiming back all of that on my mileage. I can see there we can claim all of that back on some of our mileage, but I can see that electric vehicles are not supported. I presume that's because the rates that you use to claim that VAT back are different if you charge your vehicle at home and if you charge your vehicle at a charging point as such. So it gets quite complicated. So I've heard a little rumor that Dext just didn't want to hold back this mileage feature because of that. But, in future, they may be able to support the tax claims on those electric vehicles. Is that right?
Yeah, that's right. So you're lucky enough that sleigh is not electric, Santa, and we can go ahead with claiming that VAT back for you.
Perfect. So when we're claiming back those VAT, we're using the rates provided by HMRC. And I can see there below, we've got personal vehicle rates and company vehicle rates, depending on who owns that vehicle as such. I've heard another rumor that in sort of, a couple of months or maybe later iterations of this mileage feature, that people might be able to add their own rates into there. So that's super exciting, and I'm looking forward to that. So, Robin, in terms of the vehicles, how do I go ahead and set up my sleigh? We've set up the defaults and the overriding settings for mileage. How do I go ahead and set up the vehicles?
So there's a little link here that we're going to click on called Vehicles Lists. And I've actually jumped the gun a bit and added your sleigh in here.
Amazing. So I can see that there. And you can see, right, okay, it's a personal vehicle because my accountant told me that because it's not electric, it wasn't worth putting into the company. Okay, yeah, that's all good. It's registered to me as a user. It's got my number plate in there at mistletoe, and it's got a little bit of a diesel engine. Yes, the reindeers can pull some of the weight, but it does need a little bit of a 2-litre diesel engine on the back of that as well. Perfect. Let's save that. Everything's set up. Okay, so I'm now ready to go ahead and start to claim my mileage. My defaults are set up. My vehicle is set up. I can do this first of all from the desktop from my PC. Is that correct?
Yeah. So just clicking on this add buttons button there, and you'll see this create mileage. You can also do it on the mobile app. You just need to update that app, and once it's all updated, just click that big green plus button on the bottom of your screen, hold it down, and that mileage claim will pop up for you.
Perfect. Brilliant. Right, okay, so this is the mileage claim. It's giving me a big map to see where I'm going. Can we go ahead and just select my mileage claim within there?
Yeah, so we're going to select your vehicle first.
Amazing, right, okay. And we've got this big amber error message here. So I did have a little bit of a look before we jumped on the call, and this is, quite a smart feature. Because I've already tracked some mileage outside of Dext during this tax year, Dext needs to know what my accumulated mileage is to this date so that it knows whether I've gone over 10,000 miles or not. So what I can do here, can't I, is I can just go ahead, I can put my total distance to date into here, create a claim, and then archive that transaction, and then effectively Dext knows how to start off on the right foot. But because we haven't started traveling and it's only November and we're just about to get out on all of our journeys, delivering gifts all across the globe. This is my first ever journey during this tax year. So let's go ahead and let's put a journey in. So Robin, I've gone from the North Pole. That's where I'm based. And I've gone to see one of my favourite people in the world, Max. Whiteley is actually based in Manchester. So let's go and see him. It's a round trip, as we're going to go there and back. But can you just drag and drop that journey for me? Because I actually went via Poland. Perfect. That's just like using Google Maps. We can drag and drop the journey to suit you. And you can do this directly from the mobile phone as well, is that correct?
Yeah, just dragging and dropping like that.
Perfect. Okay, so we actually had a passenger with us as well. I brought one of my head elves. Elf is Presley, so you can be with me. And we're going to do a description there. Yeah, round trip with the elf to see Max. Perfect. Okay, so I want to work out before I create this claim, what the sort of total of this is. So if you just go to there and we've seen that trip calculation and it said, right, okay, the first lot of miles are going at 45p a mile. And because we're still within that sort of 10,000 miles, everything is within 45p. We've got that additional rate for our passenger allowance there. And we've got a tax amount there as well where we've claimed back the VAT. So perfect, that's brilliant. Let's go ahead and create that claim. Amazing. So here we are. It's automatically defaulted the supplier. Perfect. Amazing. So Robin, I can then have two options now. I can either publish this onto my purchase ledger as a cost, or I can put this onto my expense claim. Is there anything else that I need to think about, or is that everything?
That's everything.
Perfect. Thank you very much. And you've literally saved Christmas. Thank you, Robin.
No worries. See you soon, Santa.